Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing another top 10 video that was actually requested by my best friend. He gave me a really good idea, and I'm not really sure if a lot of you are going to be familiar with this band. They are a Canadian uh, Christian uh, pop rock punk group. I don't really know what genre they are, but they're called Hawk Nelson. Now, Hawk Nelson has gone through, excuse me, Hawk Nelson has gone through a lot of changes over the years, and they're not what they used to be. Their first couple of albums, Letters to the President, Smile, It's the End of the World, Hawk Nelson is My Friend, and Live Life Loud, those are only the real notable albums from them, in my opinion, because the lead singer of the band, his name's Jason Dunn, and he's what made Hawk Nelson what they were. And after he left the band, Hawk Nelson hasn't been the same since. They've turned contemporary, which, if you're into that, that's fine. But they're definitely not what they used to be. But anyway, this is going to be my top 10 Hawk Nelson songs. Uh, I do have a couple of honorable mentions that didn't make the list, and they are honorable mentions, which means I do like these songs. They just didn't make the list, and I have four of them. I have Is Forever Enough, Something on My Mind, Bring 'Em Out, and The Show. Now, like I said, some of you may not know these songs. You may not know who Hawk Nelson is, but yeah, those are some pretty good songs, and I advise you to check them out whenever you get the chance. So let's move on to the actual list. At number 10, we have the song Someone Else Before, which is from the album Letters to the President. Now, this song, I think, is probably one of Hawk Nelson's most underrated songs. I don't hear a lot of people, or I didn't hear a lot of people talk about this song much, but I really like it. Has like a little interlude where it has like a phone conversation going on in the background between a boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're like having like a little bit of an argument, and they're about to split up and all this stuff. It really adds to a dynamic of what the song is about. It's kind of it's pretty mellow, I would say. I mean, it's not uh, the heaviest song by Hawk Nelson, and Hawk Nelson's not really known for being a heavy band. They're just I guess you'd say a standard punk rock Christian band. But Someone Else Before is really cool, and it's about something that a lot of people can relate to, about breaking up and being on the verge of breaking up and stuff like that. At number 9, we have a song called Words We Speak. Now, this is off of the album Hawk Nelson is My Friend. Now, what I really like about this song is it's kind of a fast song. It's very up tempo, very high energy, but the song is also about a relationship that's gone bad. And he's talking about like a girl that's been like, uh, I guess, crying herself to sleep because she just broke up with a really nice guy. And for a sad breakup song, it's very, like I said, it's very up tempo, very high energy. Um, really, really good song. At number 8, we have the song Somebody Else, which is also from the album Hawk Nelson is My Friend. This is probably one of the slowest songs on this list. It's very, very touching, very heartfelt. Jason Dunn, the lead singer, is talking about how he used to be somebody else until he found. I assume he means either until he found the love of his life or until he found God. Either of those are a possibility since they, like I said, they are Christian. But it's very heartfelt, very touching, and definitely deserves to be on this list. At number 7, we have the song California. Now, California is one of Hawk Nelson's silly songs. And when I say silly songs, I mean that in a good way, because it's just a fun, it's a song wishing that they lived in California. That's basically the whole premise of the song. It's just a fun song about, wanting to move somewhere where the sun's always shining, and just wanting to dream of a better life, I guess, a bigger life. And it's a fun song. It's a fun song for what it is. I think people would enjoy it. Okay, at number 6, we have the song Hello, which is also a silly Hawk Nelson song. Because the whole premise of this song is, it's about a guy who freezes up every time he tries to interact with a girl that he likes. Says every time I want to say hello, every time I want to stay, I go. Could never find the words to let you know. Sometimes you plague my mind a million times. I don't remember how the lyric goes exactly, but this is something that I can relate to, because I have been that way, especially back in school. Every time I would try to approach this one girl that I liked, I would always freeze up, and nothing ever came out right. So, yeah, definitely a relatable song for me. But it's also very up tempo, very very energetic, and it's just a funny song overall. Okay, at number 5, we have the song "Things We Go Through." Now, this is another high energy song, but it's also dealing with serious subject matters, which I like. It's basically naming a bunch of different people throughout the songs and everything bad that's been going on in their lives, and it's basically a song to make people know that they're not alone, and that they're not alone, and everybody's going through something. It doesn't matter how far on the other side of the spectrum you are. Everyone has their own battle. Everyone has their own vice. Everyone has their own demon that they're facing. And this song's a good reminder of that. And definitely deserves to be high up on this list. Okay, at number 4, we have the song "It's Over." Now, this is another kind of breakup song. I mean, Hawk Nelson was known for having like relationship songs and songs glorifying God. But this song is another breakup song. It's another. I would consider it another kind of silly song, because it's another one that's very up tempo, very high energy for being a breakup song. But it's fun to listen to. I know you don't really think of breakup songs as being fun to listen to, but Hawk Nelson know what they're doing when it came to songs like that. Okay, number 3, we have the song "Zero." Now, this is one of the most emotional, really really heartbreaking songs that Hawk Nelson has ever written. And my favorite part in this whole song is the bridge, where Jason Dunn, the lead singer, is just kind of like he's mad that like whoever he's talking about in this song died, and he was talking about how they were such a good guy until everything just started to go south. And it's a very chilling song once you listen to it. Definitely very emotional, very thought-provoking, very very real song. And number 2, we have the song "Everything You Ever Wanted." Now, fun fact about this song, I don't know how many people know this, but this song was the very first, I guess you want to say, rock song that I ever heard back in the day. As there used to be something that came on I want to say every Friday night, or maybe it was every Saturday night. Down here in Alabama, on a Christian station, they used to have a segment called Revolution Radio, where for like a couple of hours a night they would play the best Christian rock and Christian rap at the time. And this song was on one of the countdowns for Revolution Radio. And I fell in love with the song instantly because I never knew that rock music could be as emotional as it was. So I thank Hawk Nelson for that. Now, I know a lot of people are probably thinking, well, Adam, I thought Skillet was your favorite band. I thought they were the ones that got you into Christian rock. Well, they're not. Skillet actually came maybe a little later than that. But yeah, Hawk Nelson is the band that I would attribute to getting me into rock music, as surprising as that may sound to a lot of you. But yeah, Everything You Ever Wanted, I haven't even talked anything about the song. I don't really know who the song is talking about, but it is talking about someone who apparently was a big figure in the lead singer's life, or in someone's life, and he woke up one day and that person's not there anymore. And really, it's a song about abandonment, and it's about just waiting for that person to come back, even though you know deep down in your heart that they're probably not going to come back. Again, another thought-provoking, chilling song. And my number one Hawk Nelson song is a song called Right Here. Now, this is a very underrated song by Hawk Nelson, and it's a song that not a lot of people are familiar with. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a lot of words to describe this song other than very, 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 very good. It's the way Jason Dunn sings in this song is really what makes the song for me, and the way that his voice contrasts perfectly with the musical style that they selected for this song. He sings kind of fast throughout the whole song, but the music is very somber. It's very, it's not completely fast paced. It's I guess you could say it's like a medium paced, if there's even such a term as that. But yeah, it's a very good song. My favorite part is the chorus where it says, "Don't know if I'll ever know why, or hear the sound when angels cry. What you said to me late last night, I'll remember for the rest of my life. Every night when I close my eyes, I see the ways that you touch my life, and I want you to know that I'll always be right here." I mean, it's a sweet song, really. But it's very good, very emotional, very heartwarming song. Anyway, guys, that concludes my top 10 list for my favorite Hawk Nelson songs. Like I said, I know a lot of you may not be familiar or as familiar with Hawk Nelson as I am. But yeah, anyway, for those of you who are familiar with Hawk Nelson, I want you to tell me what you think. Do you agree with this list? Do you think there are songs by them that I should have added that didn't make the list? As always, leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about me. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.